Hi guys, this is Alberto Herrera, founder and executive director of Project Combina. One of the questions that always gets asked of us is what our motivation is for doing this and what exactly we're trying to do through Project Combina. So in this video, we're going to take the next 2 or 3 minutes to tell you about it via a live example. So let's just jump in. So at the long and short of it is that we're trying to do two things with the thing that we're building that's called Combina. One is to optimize the potential of all high school players that we come across. And the second is to build and help build necessary infrastructure to get ourselves to the next level in terms of our community and in terms of our soccer community. I think the best way to explain it, the way that we always talk about it with people, is by giving a live example. We like to talk about a person named Miguel. Miguel is somebody who we all know here in El Paso. And the story goes basically like this, right? Let's talk about Miguel. He's a rising senior at Del Valle High School, which is one of the best soccer schools here in El Paso. It's a public school on the lower valley side, on the east side of El Paso. And let's compare him to his counterpart, maybe let's just call him Patrick, who's also a rising senior, maybe in the Woodlands, which is a little bit better, more affluent neighborhood outside of Houston, a suburb outside of Houston. On soccer metrics, when we talk about height, weight, position, goals scored, varsity playing, GPA, and class rank, these metrics are pretty much even, right? Both of the kids, Miguel is 5'9", he's a center mid and left wing. He's been scoring pretty well. He actually made first team All-City his freshman and junior year. His GPA is pretty comparable to Patrick's, right? The thing is that there's a whole bunch of variance in terms of household structure, your club team, whether or not you've gone to showcases, whether or not you've gone to summer recruitment or skills camps or ID camps. And as a result, you have very, very disparate outcomes after high school. So one of the motivations that we're trying to do is encapsulated in this segment right here, which is our guys, despite their soccer talent, are not really having the necessary tools to translate that to something of really big consequence, which hurts us as a community, which hurts that kid as an individual, which really is not reaching that full potential, right? So let's just say that Miguel gets offered to play in junior college in New Mexico, but his mom didn't want him to leave. If you guys are listening to us here in El Paso, or if you're listening knowing El Paso, it's the sort of like no te vayas, mijo sort of syndrome. It's too far away. You're culturally not ready for that kind of stuff, right? Whereas Patrick, on the other hand, same level of talent, but because of different infrastructure, like, for example, having a private tutor, having both of his parents be professionals, and having a very strong mentor base, which is his older brother who went to the university. He's been playing in a club team. The club teams are really the concierge to club under our system. Because of his travel, which has been a lot of expenditure of resources, he's been able to leverage this soccer talent into a Division II commitment at a school, which is a total value of $150,000. So, in a nutshell, this is what our motivation is trying to do: is making sure that all the Miguels that we know, and even if it's not somebody in such a starkly dark sort of contrast to somebody, everybody in Miguel, meaning all the soccer players in El Paso, have the best, most equal footing, a level playing field to get to the highest level that they can. So that's what the motivation is all about. In the next few videos, we'll tell you more about me, more about our organization, but that's essentially who we're working for and our primary client, Miguel.